$300.
A pair of what?
A pair of what?
Sixes.
What?
Jordan Sixes.
Yeah, I didn't know
Why?
The one because I was looking for black and gold. I didn't know they cost $300.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got money.
Jordan Sixes, my boy.
Not for that. Not for them shoes.
You got money, bro.
Oh, did y'all see that Jordan is
I'm sorry.
they're starting a movie?
Let's
It's
start.
called Air. Oh yeah, we can start. Sorry. That's gonna be a good ass movie.
He is selling also the Hornets.
Viola
Can we
Davis is
start?
gonna- yeah, okay, let's start. Sorry. Okay.
Bloopers.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode with the Mad Goats. We want to first thank you to Ike for sharing his time and his energy with us last episode. And we want to also ask y'all to subscribe, like, share with everybody.
And go check out the merch.
Indeed. So let's get it started, fellas. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm good, bro. Another day, man. It's Monday.
Gucci. I'm gonna have that words. Hey yo, don't do any edits with that one. Don't do any edits with that one. I said that was Gucci. I'm doing fine. I can see it now. What?
What the fuck was that?
No, you remember that old cartoon show back in the day when they were in the
Roadrunner?
Thornberries? No, the Thornberries. You don't ever watch that show?
Nah.
Bro.
Hey, but real quick, be quiet real quick. There's something wrong with this right now.
What's wrong?
What is wrong?
I don't know. We ain't John Moran enough.
What you mean by that?
So, all right, that's better. Now we're looking like the Grizzlies. We're John enough right now. Now let's get into it.
All right, let's get it.
Jaja.
So what y'all think about that situation?
What situation?
It's like a young kid being a young kid.
Jamel Morant
What happened to him?
acting like something he's not. Yo, did y'all see the video though?
Yeah.
You watched
yeah,
the video,
yeah.
bro? The video was too funny, bro.
Clarence Pants had a real good man.
Yo,
Jamel Morant.
when you got money like that, what the fuck would possess you to go do some dumb shit like that? He's just spending right now for how long?
I think like a couple more games because they cut it down to like I think like 10 games or something like that, or 8 games or something like that. Because initially it was like for the rest of the season, definitely. But
I know he feels so
they
embarrassed.
investigated it.
So wait, what's he getting investigated for? Just the gun?
So basically, yeah, like he was in the club having a good old time, throwing buku
Bro, the
ones.
floor, bro. You couldn't
Like,
see the floor,
you-
bro.
This was him. This was him.
And
There
then
was
he,
blood everywhere.
and then I guess he pulled the stripper's gun and was waving it.
No, it was his.
He said it wasn't his in the interview.
It was his.
This nigga, look at.
Hey yo.
This
So
your-
basically, that's how he was in the club.
So because of that, they suspended him indefinitely?
Yeah, initially until they investigated and everything.
Bro, you
Well,
should have seen the club.
he
It was
apologized and
just filled with money all over the place.
found out like it wasn't his, and he was.
Where was
just being
everybody else?
stupid.
That club looked empty, bro.
He probably rented
No, he rented it out.
He probably bought it out.
For him and that one stripper,
No, his friends were
Probably
there.
his boys and everybody else that was
I
there.
ain't see nobody in the picture.
You know how people run out of strip club for the like for the video.
Oh yeah,
Shoot,
run out
yeah.
the strip clubs. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah,
And probably because he was in there, so they was
Hell
like, we
yeah.
don't need nobody else service.
Oh, yeah, but then they end up releasing the video. Great customer service.
He posted that video, not
No,
them.
he didn't.
Nah, there wasn't.
no, he posted when
He posted the gun video. He was
No,
like a
no,
selfie.
he didn't post him and the stripper.
Yeah, the video with
Yeah,
him
they
and the
posted.
stripper.
Yeah, him and the stripper, but like
That's good publicity
He
for
did
them.
it to himself.
No, it's not.
He did it to himself though first.
If
A
you were,
celebrity in your club?
if you were,
I
no,
think
if
the
you were
celebrity-
a celebrity, right, and you just spent a ton of money, right,
Yeah.
would you want to be seen in that
If you
position?
didn't sign a waiver with the club or like an agreement of you saying don't.
No, but if you're the club owner and you release that, do you think people who have that type of money will come to you?
Oh yeah,
if
you're
you
right.
release
No,
that?
no, you're
No.
right. In that aspect, no.
But my thing
If you
is,
exposing them,
but the
no.
thing is, he did it to himself already.
He did.
Because
He
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
but
He-
at the
like
end
the
of the day,
whole
they just
world-
made it worse.
But still, the whole world seen him waving the Joan, but what that showed, what the club owner released shows is that he was simply just there having a good time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it showed not a lot of people go in and just tip out that much money for an organization where, you know, the women are there making a living and everything.
Except for the Migos, and they did the stripper bowl.
Right. Oh
Remember
my
that,
God. Oh my God. The stripper bowl?
They made.
Every dancer there
Dog.
ate. Oh, they
There
ate.
was bread, bro. I
They
think I
ate.
said they blew. I think it was $3 million that night. They said
Yeah.
each stripper made 250.
Yeah.
Each
They
stripper
made like
250K.
250K.
Each stripper made 250K.
Yeah.
Damn.
12
Like-
strippers, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's not.
Life on recruit.
That's
difficulty
pro
right
ass
there.
clapping right
Yeah.
there. Professional ass clapping. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
Jesus.
$250,000, bro.
I know them strippers clapped their
Shit.
cheeks off that
Boy.
night.
Cheeks was about sore. No milk was poured, just straight clapping.
Just straight clapping.
That's crazy, bro. $3 million on
But I
you.
will say this situation showed me with John Moran. You know what it showed me, bro?
What did it show you?
I want to be seen. I want to be seen. Y'all need to stop always trying to be seen. Stop always trying to be seen.
But what fucks me up about that is, bro, it be guys that like have good things going for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like why you forcing yourself into that lifestyle?
Yeah.
And it's more annoying because like us as black men who like don't live like that, and he clearly don't live like that. But like to watch somebody who like has life pretty much made for them at that point,
Right.
or like. You know, if like you know their parents, you grew up with them, and you know they're not like that, and you see them acting like that, it's like, nigga, why?
Right.
That shit is, I don't know, I get secondhand embarrassment from it. It's
But
embarrassing,
another
bro.
thing I think I noticed too is
If anything, I expected from Dylan Brooks.
I think it's
Shannon Sharp set him
like,
straight.
yeah. I think it's a maturity thing though, because if you like, because now his predate, like his childhood IG came to life. You know, he was like you said, like one of us.
He reminded me
like
of us as middle
listening
school.
to Sosa, listening to Future,
Right.
and all that culture has an influence. So like now he done made it, and he's young.
And he got all this money.
You know,
and,
when he's influenced with that culture.
no, he not. I think he around that age. I think he's 23 or 24.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I know he's younger than us.
But when you influence with that culture, when you make it like that, what do you know? To pop your shit, to be
pop
seen
your,
and
so
everything.
to pop your shit now means like act like something you're not.
No, I don't think it means act like something you're
No,
not.
that's what I'm
there's
saying, like,
there's an
that's how they make it
acceptable.
seem.
But I think it's like when you get to that level of like fame and money, there's a certain type of expectation or a certain type of like culture that earns more respect than just being like a lame.
Regular.
Yeah, being
You're
like a
right.
regular.
Okay,
let me
being
not say
like
lame. Let me say regular.
okay, like a Russell Wilson versus a Future.
Basically, like people. What was the meme?
Why is
Like,
it always Russell Wilson and
people-
Future?
Because he's the one that
He's-
people tend to like make
Yeah.
seem like he's corny because
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
a well put together black man.
Yeah, but people.
He's a simp.
But people respect
He is
Future
a
for the
simp.
shit that he do, even though
Right.
he got like 24 baby mamas, right?
Yeah,
So-
10 baby mamas. That nigga's pouring milk, bro.
So it's like he sees that culture, he wants to be a part of it because he wants that respect.
But let's say so. Let's be honest though. Right? Okay, no, that you made a very good point though. That was a very good point. But let's look at Future's situation, right? Future is
Here
the
we go.
ultimate.
City Boy?
Poor Milker.
Yeah, definitely that. I guess you'll say city boy, but he has 9 baby mamas, right? And each of his baby mamas knew he had a baby mama before they became a baby mama.
Right.
So who's really more full of shit?
The women?
All of them.
Like you know this
Oh.
nigga,
It
you know this nigga already has baby mamas, and you still
Like,
because of his
Prime
name,
example, Johnny Manziel's ex-wife.
because of his name,
But-
because of his money,
With that, what is the number one thing women lack, bruh?
common sense.
Other than that, that Future has 9 baby mamas. What is the one thing? Accountability.
Accountability.
Accountability. Future
Accountability.
is so like Future's painted as this villain, but okay, you can't tell me with 9 baby mamas. Like, all right, I'm not saying he's a saint,
Right,
At
no,
all,
no,
not at
definitely
all,
not, definitely
not
not.
at all,
Definitely not.
But you can't say with the 8th, 9th baby mama, you can't come. I mean, what can you say? You've already seen the other 6 baby mamas, and you chose to be 7, 8.
That's
and
what
9.
I'm saying. I'm like, this nigga is rich. Okay, no, he's rich. He clearly has shown no commitment to any woman. He's rich. I'm gonna say it again. I'm pretty sure this nigga has pussy thrown at him when he's in the grocery store. 8 years later, he's not even probably thinking about pussy. Pussy is being thrown at him. So I'm like, okay, a nigga like that, do you think he's not gonna afford milk? I'm sure he can afford 10 more baby mamas.
He can.
I think I think when it comes to that, you got to point out like what was their goal in this situation? Were they trying to just get the kid?
Get a paycheck through a kid.
Get a what?
A paycheck.
Isn't that what most
Get a
of them
paycheck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So would you say that? Would you say that's some form of taking accountability? If they came in and that was their mission?
I mean, but then if that's the case, that is Future really the bad guy everybody paints him to be then?
Is he really?
I don't even think
If-
I don't really think
if-
a lot of people paint him
if-
as a bad guy.
Because they paid him
I
as
like
the
they do.
as the
I'm not saying that they
Everyone
don't.
likes his music.
Yeah, they
Hold
love
on,
it.
But
We love
I
it.
think the
hold
vast
on.
majority
But
don't
they
do
paint
that.
him as the king of fuckboys, where it's
Hey,
just
hold
like,
up. Question.
I mean, I'd rather hang.
This is gonna sound crazy. Is Future a dumbass victim?
What do you mean? Define that, bro. Like, what do you mean by that?
Like people are targeting him for his.
I mean, I think
White
when you
gold.
when you get that much money, somebody's targeting you for something for that money.
But I don't think I think he's smart. He's still thriving and everything. So I
No,
think
he is.
So yeah, he has to be smart. He has to be
so,
doing
yeah,
something.
he has to be smart with it. He has to be at least, I don't know, having all the business and.
He's not.
That is
Putting,
not-
I don't think
he's
he-
not
I don't
putting
think
hot
he would
sauce
be-
in it.
Yeah.
But wait. That's what I think. I'm thinking he might
He
be.
said he's not putting hot sauce in
He
it.
might just
a
be
son
because if he's
You're
really out here
funny.
like pouring milk like that,
Yeah.
he would have way more kids.
Pouring
Yeah.
He'd be like
milk,
Nick Cannon. I think Nick Cannon got more
They
kids.
got about similar amount. Don't
And
you?
that's
How
the
many
same-
kids?
But
and
Nick
I was-
Cannon intentionally
And
doing
I
it
was,
though.
and I was
He's
gonna say
doing it
that
on purpose though.
they try to paint Nick Cannon as a bad,
I
like
think
why is he pouring milk in all these women and everything?
Or
But
milk,
they're
bro.
consciously coming together and working together and saying,
I think that's still a bad thing, bro.
Why?
There's no
Why?
way. There's no way he can give each of those kids equal amount of time, bro.
them kids.
There's no.
Hey yo,
I said that like a couple episodes ago.
cool.
We can't take it.
You did though. You did.
"Well, how do we know
You
that?"
said about the Girl Scout though.
You have 9 kids. All of them majority of them with different baby moms. You tell me you could give 9. Like, let's say he has 5 baby mamas. 9
With
kids.
all due respect, Nick Cannon is a whole different tax bracket than me, so that's why I say I can't be not. I mean, I can't be so quick to say he can't do that. Well, who knows? He can.
But there's
Look,
so,
not
there's
every
so much
kid to me
I
time.
was just
Attention.
asking myself. I was like, can he? Because he still works.
He still works.
Yeah, I still work.
The dude was in
I don't know
school.
how often he
was
works.
in school going to Howard while he was working and everything, like in class and stuff
How
like
many
that. So,
businesses
like,
does he have now?
Who knows?
who
Black
knows?
guys
But I
count.
mean,
Is Wild and
I-
Out still a thing?
huh?
Is Wild and Out still a
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I heard he doesn't really like run it like
It's just not on MTV no more.
It's like
I don't think he like runs
Runs
it.
it, runs
Is
it.
Runs it right.
MTV still a thing? I don't watch TV
Yeah,
in
I
so
think
long.
it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's no. In
I used to love watching music
In my
videos.
mind, with all these baby, unless all these kids live in the same spot, there's no way you could give the same amount of time.
Man, if I was
Each
pouring
of the
milk
kids.
like that, bro, all my baby mamas just gotta fuck you. Oh yeah, we living together, yo. Fuck it.
You're
I gotta
just-
see
you're
all my
just putting
kids.
yourself
man,
in a prison right
I gotta see all the
Yeah,
kids,
this man,
bro.
this man wants to
man's
live in
digging his
hell.
hole.
He wants to live in hell, bro. You want to
bro.
have like nine baby mamas living in the same.
I
house?
want to see my kids.
Me personally, I don't think.
What you gonna buy?
I'm not gonna
kids?
say. I'm not gonna say what he's doing is right. I'm not gonna say what he's doing is wrong. I'm just saying like, if people can do what works for them and they're happy with it, and we all have our narrative like
Right.
he's crazy for doing this and he's crazy for doing that, but maybe they are happy with it. They are perfectly
I'm not-
fine with it and everything. And
I-
it's like we're
And
just
it's like every woman
we
he
just
sleeps with, they know he has these
and
kids.
then we
Yeah.
have our perceptions that's just kind of like straight narrow, marry one person and then stick with them
Right,
and then
right,
that's
right.
it. But then they have a different perspective where
Yeah.
it's like it works for them. It's just something.
And
not-
to add to that, a
it's
lot of
outside
guys
the
in
box.
his tax bracket, a lot of guys in that tax bracket, bro, they don't want to. I feel like because marriage is a business.
Yeah.
it is a business. Like you're joining income, you're joining. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah.
you become one basically.
Yeah.
So for somebody in his tax bracket, Nick Cannon is what 40.
I think he's up there. He's up there.
he's
Something
up
like
there,
that.
yeah.
He got mad money. He got mad kids. Like I don't know. I don't blame. I ain't gonna say it's right, but I'm just saying I don't blame him for not. I don't know if he's married now, but I don't blame him for whatever he's in right now. I mean, if you can afford to take care of your kids, whether you're co-parenting with all 9 baby mamas or whatever, yo, be
When-
as
when you
back
say-
to
when
the
you say-
long as
John
you're taking care of your kids, bro. Like,
Hold on. You just said 2 different things just now. You said if you can afford, and he said as long as you can take care. There's a difference between the four. What I'm talking about is he really can buy.
Hey,
He
Leonard,
really,
at the end of the day, fuck
can he
those
give
kids.
this guy? You're asking, can he give the equal amount of attention?
Fuck them.
what the fuck you just saying?
Fuck those.
Okay, I'm not listening anymore.
I was saying, if he can, you were saying if he can give all the kids the equal amount of time.
Yeah,
Definitely, I don't think so. Definitely not. That's what I'm saying. If he can afford.
That's what I'm saying. Is he
But,
really, is it really
but
a
I
good
feel like
thing?
that's not a realistic expectation, though.
What do you mean? It's
Like,
not?
things happen in life. Like, you can't say that I'm going to exactly give this person exactly this and exactly this
But
and
if you
exactly
can't do
this.
it, then why are you doing it then?
Foreign milk? Why you-
No,
Foreign
I'm saying he can show up
Foreign
and still
milk is
show,
making kids.
he can still support, he can still show up for them, especially when they need it and everything,
Okay.
and when it's
Like
important. But to
graduations,
say
basketball
that,
games,
yeah, exactly. But to say that okay, I love this daughter exactly like this, and I'm gonna love this other daughter exactly like this, and do this exactly like this, like.
So,
You can't
parenting
measure
is
it.
one of the
It's
things,
just,
right?
It's just like, is he there and is he actually fulfilling his role as being a father?
Being a father.
So
Yeah.
parenting, in a sense.
Parenting, yeah.
I feel like if, like I said, if he's making sure his kids are straight, making sure his baby mama is straight, she's in a position to take care of the kids or his kid. I feel like
And there when it matters.
Yeah, I feel like that is enough. But to your point, I do think yes, you do got to make physical time for your kids. Just send them money because I feel like because I'm a dad. Like I don't think that I could go without seeing my kids, but I know they're straight because
Look,
I'm sending this amount.
This is what I realized, right? Even sometimes if your parents are in the house, for some people, parenting still fails. Look at John Morant.
Yeah. Yeah, and you bring a great point.
Nice one.
You know what? Khalifa just made a great point because I will say this. You can still have both parents in the house and there's no active parenting going on.
Absolutely. Two parents in the house does not guarantee.
So it's like when you're saying that is he going to be there like equally and everything, even if they were together in the household itself, it doesn't guarantee that because it's in a lot of situations, I'll speak from my situation too. My parents worked a lot.
Right.
So them working a lot, and I saw Deion Sanders really pinpoint this in a podcast he did. He said his parents never made it to any of his games.
Yeah, I did see that.
Mind you, he's a legend. He is like one of the greatest football players to ever play.
Yeah.
And his parents never went to any of his football games. Was never there at any of his football games. And I can relate that to mine because my parents worked. So that's why I'm like, we all have this narrative like, oh, he has to just have like 5 kids and be good and then that's all he can take care. If he has them 9, 10 kids and he can show up for them and he's supporting them financially and their mom is good, they're good, and he's there when it matters the most, shoot, why not?
So, okay, I'm not saying, one thing I'm not saying is if he can hit those goals, perfect, right? All power to you. Love it. Amazing. Give him a medal. But I'm saying, is it realistic? Can he do it though? That's what I'm asking. Can we really be honest and say, is it really realistic? All these baby mamas, all these kids live in different locations. I don't know if they live in different states, but I could probably think that they probably do.
Yeah.
But is it realistic for him to go around to all these different states, fly around, give all these kids all the time that they need? Fuck you. Is it really for them to do that?
Well,
I don't think so.
if
I don't think it is, and I don't just think it's fair for the kids.
It's not an easy answer,
It's
but
not.
like I said, he lives a whole different world, a lifestyle than I do. So I can't say yes
hard
or
for
no.
us to say.
Yeah, so
We don't know right now if he's doing it.
He takes private jets.
I think it's actually pretty. I think you can actually pretty answer. If you, I'm not even gonna use you, bro. You got real kids. If
You have real kids. What, they're fake
because
kids?
I know, I'm not trying to be offensive,
He knows what he means.
huh?
Khalifa's such an ass.
Like,
Such an ass.
like, okay, I'm gonna use myself as an example. It's easier that way. If I got 3 kids, one lives in Montana, the other one lives in Oregon, and one lives in freaking Florida.
Montana, Oregon, and
And
Florida.
Florida. I can't.
How the fuck did you, in all those states?
Hey,
So
man.
fucking random.
Hey man, I just thought about the top of my head. It's gonna be
The
very.
fuck
It's
were you
gonna be.
doing in Montana?
It's gonna be very hard
Hey,
to like
no,
keep
no,
flying around.
before that.
Stop getting into
What's
the.
up?
Let him
What's
talk,
up?
man.
Stop
damn it,
doing the
Khalifa.
detail stuff. It's very hard for me to like to manage and spend that quality time with that, especially because if I have the time to fly around to go do that, that means I'm doing something.
So what
that
you're
takes a lot of
saying
time.
is it's
I don't
not
want
fair.
to-
But how about, are you saying it in your situation right now?
Yeah,
Or are
I'm
you
saying-
saying
it's gonna- do
if
you
you're
think-
in the Cannon situation?
No, okay. Do you think it's hard for me to manage those 3 kids, all of them living in different states and running different businesses
Yeah, it's
at the same
hard.
time?
Yeah,
So I think
it's
it would be
hard.
very hard for him to do it for 9. I don't think it's realistic for him
Okay.
to manage that many kids.
What about
I'm
summer?
Who?
Can they not spend time with you?
Okay, that's different. Yeah, they probably can. If we take a summer off, you
Yeah.
can spend that, but one summer a year? Come on now.
It works for some people.
It works for some people. Do you think that's the mass majority of
I think-
kids?
I think
do you,
what- I
do you
think-
think kids can survive over one summer with us? That's what, the 3 months?
Yeah, I think what Leonard is saying
You
is
have
it's
the
not
money,
fair to
don't
the
you?
kids.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
just,
that's
and
right.
I agree with you. It's not
Yeah, I
fair to the
agree.
kids.
I agree.
It's
I
not
agree.
fair to the kids.
I agree.
But hey, man,
Because
it is
them
what it
kids
is.
will grow up around other kids that realize, okay, I got mommy and daddy at home, you know, pretty
That's a
much
very good
all the
point
time.
because
and
you
then
can grow up with both parents.
you can
and
really,
still not
Yeah.
get
yeah,
that-
and still not get
that
that parenting.
fulfillment of like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with my parents around.
Yeah.
Like, that,
Yeah, like my parents was there. They was
Right, they were
definitely
there, but
were
they
it just,
there?
Exactly. It was just some instances where like
right.
you would say, okay, like your parents would be there, but for me, I understood they worked a lot.
Yeah.
So like it was just some instances, like in that situation where like they were not there because I knew they worked a lot.
Right, but it takes okay. Now I'm glad you just mentioned that because you were able to
Comprehend
You're
that
able to
process.
comprehend why
Yeah,
they weren't there.
exactly.
You didn't just say, "Oh, they
Yeah.
weren't there because they
don't
didn't want to
fuck
be
with-
there."
Yeah, exactly.
No, it was,
and I know
they
a
were
lot of
working.
people take it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of
That's
people.
how I said comprehend.
Yeah.
Being able to comprehend stuff is very, very important.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't comprehend certain situations that don't need to be explained to you, like that's and I think that's why a lot of these young kids like are so easily influenced by shit that artists are doing, shit on social media, because they don't I don't know. Like I don't, for me personally, like
I feel like their mind wasn't it wasn't given enough time to grow.
man,
What do you mean?
Before,
like they were influenced by you think they were shown too much too early?
yeah, because look, when my parents been working so much since I was born, right? But my grandmother was around to help raise me, to help, you know,
Right.
instill morals and everything. And of course, my parents was there.
Discipline
But
and
then I
stuff.
also had my grandparents.
Right.
And then of course, I'm the first child in the family, so like, I'm kind of held to more that expectation of
Right.
setting the example for my younger siblings. So I'm gonna become like the third parent.
Right.
So like, my maturity started early,
Right.
basically. You know, taking on responsibility early.
You were kinda forced to grow up.
Yeah, and then also it was kind of old school. It wasn't like, you know, you about to just out here do whatever you want. No, like, you know, respect your elders, you know, things like that and everything. You know, a lot of times these people don't have even that moral of respecting your elders.
Yeah.
And still,
No, real loud, bro. You see how these kids
Bro,
act
they
in
be-
school?
oh my gosh.
See how they talk to their teachers?
They talk to them like they know more than them.
Oh my God. damn,
Like
you
they
so motherfucker.
like they were living their life 50 years before the teacher was.
Yo, I got friends that are teachers, and I be looking at them sometimes. Like one of my mans, he's the teacher, and I did his grad shoot. Me and him, we were cool, and I was like, it's funny that you're a teacher because you was bad as fucking class. And we laughed about it. We were laughing. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, you gotta sit and think about it. People like us are teaching our kids now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I see,
Literally our classmates.
literally are teaching our kids.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm like, okay, like I have like I follow different people that I know are teachers, and I'm like, you was drinking tequila last night. It's Sunday. You gotta teach a class tomorrow morning.
No,
So
bull-
it's just funny because you see it from a different perspective. Like we were
Yeah.
kids, we weren't exposed to all that.
Right.
Like, now we're older,
Right.
and we see our teacher friends being themselves. Like
Yeah.
you're still young, you still want to live your life.
Yeah.
Like teaching is just your job.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just funny seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think when it comes to like teaching, bro, it's really crazy seeing like kids, people that we went to school with when they end up becoming teachers, bro. Y'all demolish them cookies, bro.
Them cookies is fire, bro. Samoas.
Yeah, like it's
Don't rob the Girl Scouts. Patronize the Girl
Rob.
Scouts. Hey, yo, he said rob them.
I don't even think they sell them anymore. My sister
No,
stopped.
they are.
Really, my sister's daughter stopped selling them.
Is it like, do they sell them
My
on
niece.
like like towards spring every year? Is that what they do?
I don't really know.
Is there like a specific time that they sell?
I don't know. But what?
Where the fuck are the Boy Scouts?
They sell popcorn, bro.
I think they're not as big anymore.
Nah, I think
Not
they sell.
anymore.
Don't they sell popcorn?
Not anymore.
Them popcorns do not be fire, bro.
I never
The
had.
Girl Scouts got the fire
Remember
shit.
the Mormon church left them, and a whole bunch of other Boy Scout troops like left the group because there was too much abuse.
Abuse, like physical abuse?
Nah, bro, that other kind
Or
of.
you ain't man enough?
Nah, well.
Nah, which abuse?
Bro, you know.
Wait, which abuse? Which abuse is that?
The one is, yeah.
Child porn?
Whoa.
We ain't say that. You said that.
What abuse? If it ain't physical, it ain't verbal.
Sexual.
Yeah, that's child porn. Fucking touching kids.
No, it's that.
It's not-
No, it's child porn. Or like, you know, the touching.
Pedophilia.
Yeah.
PO.
Yeah, you let those motherfuckers go far enough. What does it become? Child porn. It ain't funny.
I just love the way he just simplified it.
Bro, it's real life
motherfuckers
it's
go
real life
far?
a sick world we live in.
It is
Oh
very
my
sick.
God.
It is very sick, and you can't sugarcoat it. It's a fucking sick
Remember
world.
the-
You gotta
Yeah.
say it for what it is.
The mayor of College Park.
Yeah,
or whatever.
pouring milk on kids. 56 counts.
Yeah.
He got caught.
Yeah.
Like,
They need to put
Wait,
him
how long
under
ago
the
was
prison
this?
and throw away the key.
You remember the stories of the guy flashing people at UMD?
No.
It was the
No, I don't remember that actually.
really?
Nah.
It was huge. So basically, he was the College Park flasher.
The
College Park
flasher.
Flasher.
Yeah, he literally wore a trench coat, running around campus flashing people.
Flashing people what? His spear? Mm-hmm. Oh, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, that's wild.
What was ethnicity?
We even have to ask
the
that
mayor?
question.
No, I know
Bro.
what the mayor's ethnicity was. The College Park Flasher.
It's the same fucking person.
Oh, he's the same person? Wow. There's no way. There's no way. No one knew his face? Or was he wearing a mask or
He's wearing a
something?
mask.
When the fuck was he doing this? At night or in the daytime?
Happy of the day. Is this at night?
Night.
Oh, damn.
Yo, that's fucking madness. I have no comment on
Yeah,
that.
that is wild.
They need to just throw that motherfucker in prison and throw away the key. Fucking madmen.
But bringing this back to Jay Monet, right? So,
You said
Jay Monet.
You said Jay Monet.
The fuck?
No, say,
is that his name?
No, I didn't hear what you said actually. What'd you say?
Jay Monet. What's his name?
Leonard,
Hold on, you really don't watch sports?
Leonard, you don't watch a speck of sports, bro?
No.
My man
Like
said,
not even like
I watch highlights of UFC fights, bro.
not even soccer or something? Like the World
My
Cup?
man said Jay Monet. I'm gonna need you to take that mask off.
Nah, bro, you can't tell me that, bro. You can't tell me that, bro.
You can't tell me that, bro.
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that you don't watch a speck of sports.
He doesn't watch shit.
A drop, bro. A drop from
You know the only sport he watches are the raindrops racing.
That was pretty funny.
It really wasn't though.
Bro, Ja Morant.
John Morant.
Yeah.
Ja Morant.
Well, I thought his name was like J.A. He starts like J.A.
It does.
Yeah.
It is Ja.
It's Ja.
What's
Ja.
his full name?
Ja.
Jamel, I think.
Jamel.
Jamel Morant.
Morant. Okay. Whatever the.
Ugly.
Remember?
He did that.
He was like,
Remember that?
ugly as shit. He was in the camera like,
These guys are fucking crazy.
Bro. And bro, he was making he like you
So
said,
hilarious.
like you said, he reminds a lot of when we was kids,
bro,
bro.
yes, bro.
With the snapback, with the fitted.
Man, the
with
snapback era?
Bro.
Bro, me and Dave used to go to the fucking mall probably like at least 2-3 times a week because he wanted to buy a new snapback.
Snapback. And
They've had like
tattoos.
30
Snapback and
snapbacks, no
tattoos.
size.
Like, and then he would make that face.
Ugly!
Oh wait, I know he didn't miss. Like that's like a new. He just recently made that face.
When he used to make the back then
Back
when
in the day?
when they used to
Okay.
make the faces
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they used to be
yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Yeah. It was like,
Bro.
ugly! Ugly. But yeah, going back to John Moran, like you were saying, like, he is the perfect example of somebody who is like is doing very fine in life and is trying to portray himself as something like you said, trying
Whoa,
to
Jamal,
look tough.
don't pull out the 9.
Don't pull out the knife.
Not the 9.
Trying to act cool, trying to act tough, trying
Yeah.
to be seen, bruh. Ugly.
Not
And
the
then somebody's
9.
like, you know, you didn't grow up on that, so you
I think
you
that's what
didn't
makes
grow
it
up
more
that way.
cringy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, that's the definition of cringe. Like,
When you want to be seen so badly, when the whole world didn't already know who you are, but you want to be seen like this
we've seen your
gangster,
dad,
yeah,
bro.
and
We've seen your
everything.
mom.
You
so
know.
the reason why he's being investigated is because
He was. Not anymore.
Yeah.
the reason why he was being investigated was because he was in the strip club holding the gun.
And he said it was the stripper's gun?
He said it wasn't his gun.
Okay.
He didn't say it wasn't.
Right.
And he would have gotten in a whole lot more trouble.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Because
Well,
if he's flying with the gun in team property, that
Oh yeah, that's what they investigated
yeah.
for.
Oh.
If he had the gun on the plane, on the team plane, which I guess he didn't. So that's how he got his.
And also, you're not
Sentence,
supposed to
yeah.
really fly with a gun without a permit.
And don't you have to tell?
Yeah, that's not even just a team thing.
Don't
Like,
you have to tell
yeah.
TSA anyway? When
Yeah.
you have to let
And you
them
need
know
to
in
put it in a
advance.
locker.
Yeah, you have to tell them in advance.
Yeah,
to
you
give
gotta
them
be
the
locked
gun.
away, yeah.
Yep.
And it can be loaded.
Yep.
Clearly, they-
I even asked. I was like, "Yo, if you want to, if you want to travel with a gun, like it's class of that. Your gun alone in this case is its own piece of luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got if you have like they don't make you pay extra for it if it's like
That's- And so he was holding the gun in the strip club.
My question is, why did the stripper have a gun in the club?
we don't know if it was the stripper's gun. We don't even know if it was
we
the
don't know if
stripper's
it's
gun.
a stripper gun.
Yes,
But
it could have been one of his friends'
I
guns.
mean, you have the right to have.
No, I know. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
What
what
state was-
is happening in the club
What state was he in?
that she feels that she
That's a
needs
good
to
question.
bend
I
on
don't even
her?
know.
I mean, there are crazy niggas in this world. They do shoot up clubs, and
And somebody could have tipped off like, "Yo, Jaws in the club." I mean,
Yeah.
there could be a multiple.
it's
multiple
kinda-
and then on top
But
of that,
it's
she's
kinda-
a woman too.
But
So
wait,
like,
would you think it's kind of weird? Like you're a stripper, you on the job, you actively dancing. Where'd you put the gun at?
But that's what we're trying to say. They didn't
Okay.
say it's the strippers.
Right.
Okay, but
So
okay.
like we're assuming
We don't know
right
whose
now.
gun
yeah,
it was.
we don't
right?
know.
We just know from the video I saw. I only saw them two. So
Yeah.
I think that's what I saw.
think
And
that's
like you just pointed out, how's she gonna have the
gun, but she
if
ain't wearing- she
she's-
wasn't
yeah,
wearing
exactly.
nothing,
She's not
yeah.
wearing nothing, so it's like,
Where
yeah.
the gun-
Oh, she was butt naked.
Yeah.
I mean,
You never see. Well, girls be dancing with guns though. You never seen that?
Huh?
I mean, but
What?
she had on just like the thong Joan and then just the little Joan.
She
That's
took
it.
that motherfucker right in her thong.
Unless she put that
Hey,
shit
yo.
right up her ass.
Hey,
you know?
man.
And he pulled that shit out.
They do
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
There was a girl that
Yeah.
died dancing with a gun, shot herself.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yo, lying.
shot her. I'm dead ass, bro. Shot herself.
You be
Stop.
amazed what people do.
Hey, yo, not this.
And it was like a baby Joan. Like it probably just fit your palm.
That joint like the
Mental
gun that
consent,
Drewski posted with the old man.
Hey, yo.
Oh, for real.
when the old man shot that joint, I was like, oh shit, that bitch work. You pop somebody with that motherfucker.
Gonna do with this?
Don't be the first motherfucker, cause I ain't never shot it.
It only hold one fucking bullet. It don't matter.
You count no bitch.
You better hit me with it.
I'm gonna let y'all motherfuckers know what I damn do. Now goddamn it, now leave me.
Whoa! Shit! Oh shit!
So now because he just took a picture with the gun. Now he's being
No, a
because-
video.
because he took a video of stuff with the gun.
He was
now
on
he's-
live. He was on IG live.
He is a famous NBA star.
That's what we're saying.
Whether it was his gun,
He was on
the
IG
security
live.
guard's gun, why the fuck do you have a gun?
No, and the crazy thing is,
On
last
live.
year, an NFL player got released for posting a similar. Well, he was threatening someone, but still, it's
The NFL player was on live, like social media threatening somebody.
yeah, like,
Oh, damn.
like a 12-year-old kid.
What?
Pull up to my house.
Oh Lord.
He played for the Raiders. It was so fucking embarrassing.
Bro, now
my Lord.
you a whole NFL player and you threaten 12-year-olds, bro. What was he? He beat your ass a Fortnite or something?
crazy.
People
bro.
brain is not wired the same as ours, bro.
Nah, for real.
That's why it's like people when they come into like that much money that fast, it's like it changes you, bro.
It does, especially if you don't come from especially if you don't come from money.
Yeah.
And you land on that amount of money that fast, like it's life changing
Yeah.
bread. Like it's a life changing situation.
Yeah.
And I feel like that takes me back
here-
to say
hold up, but I would say even with that, even people who came with money, because look at Johnny Manziel. What happened to him?
Yeah.
What happened now?
He's become a junkie, basically. Well, a reject. And now,
He literally grew up with money,
yeah.
but then when he made all this money so quickly.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Shoot.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
If 10 mil was to just magically land in your lap
Buy cars.
tomorrow, how would you see yourself living for the next year of that? Well, basically, if 10 mil landed in your lap tomorrow. What would the rest of the year look like for you?
I'll still
The
be
rest of
working
like
the same job.
this. So it lands in my lap like today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
How would the rest of this year look like?
Yeah, and after that, I guess.
I'm not even gonna hold you based on the way like the economy is looking and stuff like that. I'll probably put the money somewhere else that's not in the bank because I don't know how they're feeling right now.
Yeah.
And I'll pay off my immediate. What?
I'm just listening.
Oh, like you look at you squinting at me. I pay off my debt. I pay off my
Don't you
people's
got
debt.
beef?
We always got beef, bro. Yeah.
I'm just listening.
I pay
I'm
off
just
my,
listening.
I pay off my debt. I pay off my people's debt, my sister's debt, both my sister's debt, and I'll just sit on it. I sit on it, find a way for it to just what's the word? Passively grow.
You don't think you'll
Not
you
yet.
think you resist the
Not yet.
resist
I
the
would
urge to spend?
Probably
If you
buy,
gonna sit
probably
on
buy
it?
like immediate clothes or something like that. But the majority of it, I'll hold on to as long as I can because I don't want to spend all that money right now and everything goes to shit.
10 M's.
You think you have that capability to resist though? Because look, you said clearing the debt, right?
Yeah.
That's probably no more than 100K.
Most likely,
you
yeah.
know. And then buying immediate clothes, that's no more than if you're looking like high end, no more than.
100,000, like 100. Well, not that's 100.
100K
Yeah.
is 1% of 10 million.
So that's literally what you just described is literally
I'm barely touching it.
Yeah, it's 1%. So it's like you sit back now, a week from now, and
I know I got that money in the back of my head.
You know you got
Yeah.
10 mil sitting in the bank account. You think you gonna resist that urge?
That leads me to that leads to what I was gonna say. When you got that kind of money, whether you worked hard for it and then you got it and then you fucked your life up, or you were born with it or whatever, when you got that kind of money, there's no struggle. So you wake up every day, you have money. People like us that have to go to work every day, we can't afford to be retarded. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they can afford to be retarded.
A day off hurts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like for them, it's like I don't know if I feel like when you have money like that, you're not as driven because you don't have nothing to really work for. You already have money. What else you gonna work for? Unless you have like goals set for yourself, that's different.
unless
But
you have goals,
when you already
yeah.
got a bag like that, when you wake up in the morning? I'm sure they're thinking, I'm gonna try the strongest drug today.
Have you ever?
No, because what else I'm gonna do? I already got money.
No, for real.
So I don't know. I just think they don't think the same.
Yeah.
You don't think the same when you got that kind of money.
Uh-huh.
But I feel for me, if I had 10 M's right now, bro, because 10 M's is situation changing money, and I definitely would still work for sure because 10 M's is situation changing money. It's life changing money.
It's
I ain't gonna
life.
lie, it's life changing money.
It's life.
But I definitely still work because 10 M's, depending on how you use it, it may or may not get to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you use it. So, yeah, I definitely still work.
I think
I had that bread though.
to answer your question, because knowing myself, eventually I'll probably crack. But
You should treat yourself. Why won't you treat yourself?
yeah, of course you should probably treat yourself with some of that money. But
Buy a nice car, buy a nice
but a
house.
decent amount of it I probably would divide it and put it in places where I know I can't touch it at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. High yield savings.
Yeah, or like long term.
But man, what the feds are doing with these interest rates, bro?
How about you?
Oh, brother.
Don't you already got money?
How about you, Khalid?
Hey, yo.
Nothing.
Niggas don't you already got money.
Rich man.
If 10 mil was to just drop in your lap tomorrow.
Nothing. I'm not touching it.
He already got 10 mil, bro.
Why do I have to touch it?
Yeah, he already got 10 mil in the bank. He probably got like 10 times that in the bank somewhere. Rich boy.
You wouldn't do anything with it.
He bought more ski masks. Different colors, rainbow ones.
Really?
Different color ones.
But no, but if let's say you do have 10 mil, what would you do? And you have to spend it. What would you spend it on?
I have
You
to
have
spend
to
it?
You
spend
have
it.
to spend it.
You
Why do I
have to
have
That's a
spend
good
it.
question for him.
Why would you have to spend
Okay,
it?
you
You'll
have
die.
to-
That's just
Right.
a scenario. Just
You have
spend it.
10 mil tomorrow. you have to use it by the end of the year, or you forfeit what you don't use.
You die.
What would you do with this?
Put in the S&P 500 index.
Okay. How?
Buy index fund.
Okay.
Literally, just follow the market. It's gonna go down, but it's gonna go
That's
back
not
up
spending the money,
eventually.
bro.
It is spending the money.
That's not spending.
Technically, it is.
That's not the way I'm
It
talking.
is.
That's not the way I'm talking about spending the money, though. You know what I was talking about when I said
Yeah,
know
he
what
means
you're
like spend
talking
it and
about,
get
bro.
rid of it. Like you have no attachment to the money.
Okay.
Once you spend it, it's
that's
gone.
all right. That's different. You have to spend it.
He didn't say
You
invest
have
it.
to spend it, not invest it. You have to
Invest
spend
it. It's still yours. Spend
By
it.
the end of the year, what would you do with this?
God, I'm thinking.
Phone posits.
So while he comes up with an answer,
Kelly
No,
Hansen
I have an
jumpsuit.
answer.
oh, you have one?
I'll buy 20 houses.
20 houses?
And then he'll put them on Airbnb or rent them out.
Bro, did you see that video in California? This woman.
See what you did, Ike?
This woman, apparently she put her house up for Airbnb, and I think she still lives in it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And like some woman, apparently like she rented it, and I guess she stayed there for like 30 days.
Oh yeah.
Because of squatters' rights, she's a tenant. She can't leave now.
Well, she has to legally
They
evict
can't
her.
kick her out no more.
It's gonna be like 6 months to legally kick her out.
Yeah, they can't kick her out. So
Wait, hold on.
just
Say that
living.
again?
So she put her house up at Airbnb in California because of
Hold
squatters.
on. How? Okay,
Because
continue
of
your story. then.
Squatters' rights. You know how like people can just like live in like people can like live in like a abandoned house, and because they've been there
So
for
basically,
so long,
the
they-
In Cali, I didn't know that.
But in DC, it was happening because with the because of COVID, like a lot of people like that didn't pay their rent or whatever was. They couldn't evict them because they gave them rights like that.
Squatters' rights, yeah.
Squatters' rights, where because of the situation and everything, they're like, all right, like, yeah, like we can't.
Right.
We're all in this mess together. So
Right.
it's like, you know.
yeah, so she couldn't kick her out of her Airbnb like
So she living there for free.
for free.
For 6
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
until they kick her out.
Until
Because
they
she
legally
did, she did
so
call, she
usually
did call
takes
cops
6
and stuff,
months.
and
Yeah.
but they couldn't do nothing about it at that time.
But my
Yeah.
thing is, after all the stories,
6 months of free living? Sheesh.
after all the stories, this has been going on for over what?
This has been a while.
Over 40 years.
Yeah, squatters fighting. Yeah, that's been a thing.
So, you know, if you're gonna rent your place, you have to rent it out for 25 days, not 30, not 26 days, because even if it's 26 days, they can still find a way to finagle themselves still in the house. So it has to be 25 days, and then if they don't leave on that day, you can call the police to kick them out.
But once it gets to 30 days,
Once it gets to 30 days,
They can
you're
they can
fucked.
live there because that motherfucker had he had.
So most people, what they do, what Airbnb recommends you do is you set it for like 20 days maximum.
what?
Yeah, that's
I
a,
did
just
not fucking
re-rent
know
it.
that. Squatters' rights.
Actually, you're not supposed to re-rent it to them because then that will be like
really?
they're like a short-term tenant.
yeah, because that's the thing. They switched to a tenant after that,
Okay.
and then
After 30 days.
yeah,
Hey,
and then you
Slim.
can't kick them out no more. That's why it's like, bro, California, you will never see me in that state, bro. So many things I hear going on there. We about to take a look?
No, I'm saying if I had 10 mil and I had to spend it by the end of the year, shoot, I'm gonna travel to every corner in the world
Every corner. Hey, Mo.
and see every woman in every
Oh my
corner.
god.
Hey, yo, milkman.
And then I'll buy all my favorite cars, buy me a nice little house that can hold all my favorite cars,
Hey, Mo.
and buy a couple girls.
Bye.
I'm leaving. I'm not associated with this.
Because why I say that is because when you got that much money, when you got that much money, who's gonna really fuck with you because they fuck with you?
I'm not associated with that. I'm not for buying people.
I am, bro. Fuck it, bro.
So like, I'm gonna get them a little bag.
So dead.
I'm gonna give them a little bag. They can stay in my crib or whatever.
Oh, like sugar babies. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about like I'm about to pay like 50K. No, like I just get her a little bag.
Buyabitch.com.
You know, all right.
Psych, no.
Get her
Chill,
a bag.
chill.
She gonna hold the house
Chill.
down with me for the time being until I get tired of her, and then
Till I get tired of her. Hey, yo, then you gonna put her out like Tiger Woods?
Hey, yo.
as long as I got my nice house that got all my cars that I want in it, I'm good.
How many cars would you want? Like 20?
50.
As much as I could hold, because
Hey, yo.
I like a lot of cars. There's a lot of cars I love.
Damn, bro.
Speed junkie.
What you gonna do?
I buy a nice house, pay off all my debt, pay off all my family's debt. Man, nice ass house, and just enjoy.
Right.
I don't have a favorite. Actually, no, I do. I'm Nigerian as fuck. I want a G-Wagon.
What's so
want a
special about
G-Wagon.
G-Wagons?
They're just so nice to me, bro. I'd get a white one with peanut butter guts.
Yeah, that would be in my collection.
Yeah.
Say that again?
White G-Wagon with peanut butter guts.
What that?
Interior.
That.
I know it sounds weird.
That doesn't sound weird. What's wrong with you
No,
guys?
it definitely
Y'all
does.
not-
Because
y'all never
I
heard that?
I've heard it, but it just sounds
I have
weird.
never heard, because my brain went to somewhere else, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Thinking nasty.
Because all I really heard was like white with peanut butter guts. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Straight up. That's a crazy ass. Even the black with peanut butter inside is nice.
For
Fire.
a second, I thought you were gonna say Lexus.
Lexus is fire too, though. Lexus is nice.
Nah,
What's wrong with
old-ass
Lexus, Mr.
interior.
Audi?
The
You shit on
old-ass
other brands
interior.
now?
I'm not shitting on them.
Forgot where you came from?
The interior is old as fuck.
Is it interior what?
The interior is old. Acura is better. That's the truth.
But anyways, to switch the topic,
You guys just thought about making money and you became John Morant, forgetting where you're at in life.
I think there's something to say about that.
No, but that's different from. So that was 10 mil if I was to spend it now. 10 mil, landing in my lap tomorrow. I would definitely take $1.5 million for myself and my family to make sure they're taken care of in the moment and make sure I enjoy it in the moment. I'll probably take half of what's left and put into real estate, then a quarter of what's left and put into life insurance policies, like index life insurance policies, and then the other quarter probably put into stocks. Yeah, kind of diversify it a little bit to my favorite stocks. So
that's a major thing we should actually point out to our fans, our viewers, I should say. Especially if you're black, get a life insurance policy. Very important.
life insurance.
I already have one. I
How long have you had it?
had one before I knew I had one. I used
Really?
to, yeah.
Did your parents set it up for you?
So this, like I said, I think the days I was in
His
Primerica,
parents thinking.
the days I was with Primerica, like I was a sucker, so I fell into it. So I took those people to my parents, and I found out they already had life insurance. That's the day I found out.
Oh, you found
Oh,
out your
that's
parents
what's
already
up.
had life
Yeah, I found out
insurance?
they
Oh,
had
wow.
life insurance. I found out I
So
had my
you
own
been
policy.
had it?
Yeah, I've been had it. So.
Oh, that's
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 good.
dope.
I didn't
good.
even know until like that day we were talking to her. She didn't like as soon as we were like, oh yeah, Primerica, da 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 da. It was like that's crazy.
Did your parents tell
We
them
already
to
got
fuck
life
off?
insurance, huh?
Did your parents tell them to fuck off?
No, my parents are well. My mother's nice. My mother's nice. My dad, he didn't know what the hell was going on.
Everybody nice till they mean.
That is fucking true.
Leonard, how dare you bring these motherfuckers to my house?
Go on, get.
My dad.
They're
Don't,
like, go get it. Like, man, I thought you said your parents were nice. Parents told us to get the fuck.
no, my
Go
dad.
on, get.
That's not my dad. My dad would be very nice to me
Don't
until I
get-
close that damn door. Why the fuck you bring these niggas in my house? That's my dad. But
yo.
you was about to lead to something I wanted to talk about. Forgetting where you came from when you actually running the money, right? So it's like something that I've seen in some of my friends. Right? I was about to expose somebody. I've been around people that's like, I'm working now. I got some money in my pocket, and I see an old friend I haven't talked to in a while, or somebody hit my phone up that I haven't talked to in like 2 or 3 years, and it's like, what have you been up to, bro? Oh, I'm still working at Walmart. Bro, how old am
I had a conversation
how old
like
are
this
we
with
now?
my mans the other day, too. That's crazy.
Hey, don't knock Walmart. Some of the people actually
Yeah,
do
they
get
get
paid.
good
No,
benefits.
not even just I'm just
Benefits
saying,
don't
like,
pay bills, bro.
No.
They
Some
don't.
of them actually do get fucking paid.
Benefits don't pay bills.
No, I'm not talking about benefits.
Bro,
Yeah.
there's great positions.
Some of them
and
actually
there's
do
great
get
positions
paid.
at Subway. There's great
I'm
positions
not
at
talking about
Chipotle.
a store associate.
But
A regular store associate.
Okay, you don't talk about managers and
No, not just managers.
supervisors.
Like regionals, like
Supervisors.
He's talking. That's what I just said.
like,
There's
yeah.
great
People,
positions
yeah.
anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that. There's
And you
I
can
think what
move
Leonard
up.
is saying is when you go
Yeah.
from working a position with somebody, and it's a lower end position in the place, and 5 years later, they're still.
But also, it's because they don't take advantage of their benefits. Because you can go to school, you can advance in the company. Like,
But this is the
Walmart
thing, you
gives
have to see that for
even,
yourself.
Even McDonald's
If
gives
you don't
those
see that for
opportunities.
yourself, you're gonna be in the same position because these
Like-
companies don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like he said, you
have to see that
You're
for
right.
yourself.
Y'all both saying the same thing. Like you definitely can advance yourself, but it's up to you to see that yourself.
Or if you have a manager
Yeah.
who fucks with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 9 times out of 10, if they see you're productive where you are and you're not actually putting in effort to climb the ladder, they're gonna be fine just keeping you there.
Right,
And just,
exactly.
And
Exactly.
just keep performing what you're doing there. But if you're like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I've
Yeah,
been here
but I
long
need to
enough.
Sometimes you
up
just need
or-
to take initiative.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
That's what I'm saying, you gotta see
I've been
that
here
for
long
yourself.
enough. Yeah.
But I think the majority of people, they don't. Well, I'm trying to. How can I word this without being like a dick? They don't
Know their worth?
want to succeed. I say that they don't want to really succeed.
Yeah.
Like I think they get a job and then they just stuck there. Because I think this was the mentality
Like
that I
they
had.
settle, they're okay with
Yeah.
it.
Because this is the mentality that I have for a long. I get a job. All right, I got this job. They paying me okay. What's the next job that's gonna pay me better? And so it took me a while to realize is like the longer I stay in jobs, that's the best way for your money to go up instead of just jumping from job to job to job. And it doesn't look good on your resume.
Depends. It depends on where
I was
you.
about to say something.
It depends on what
mean-
field you're in. Depends.
What would you say depends? Like,
Because in my field,
Okay.
job hopping will get you salary increases way faster.
but how
than
long?
waiting for the
But
ladder.
does it matter how long you stay at that job?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Because
my thing.
different
I would
contracts.
stay at a
Because-
job for like a year and then jump.
Because like they say now in tech,
It's
you
like
shouldn't
3
stay
years.
like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
You
that.
shouldn't stay more than 2-3 years. You should like
You
after
should or
a year,
shouldn't?
you
Shouldn't.
shouldn't stay more than 2-3 years. If you want to see that progression.
Oh wow, then.
If you want to see that progression in salary
Like
and
increase
all
the
that,
salary, yeah.
you shouldn't stay more than 2-3 years.
What do you think about that?
But
Chris?
also,
That's in my field, though.
I
But
told
also,
myself I'm not
that's
staying my
true.
3 years in any
that's
position. I
true,
stay.
but also
that's in my field.
that's also bullshit. Because I know people who work at Netflix. They have been there
Yeah, how do you get
for
that job?
5 years, and they make way more than people who
But
are
the
job
thing,
hopping.
but the thing is, that's the anomaly. If it's Netflix, Google, App, those are the top of the like that's the top tier, like companies. So like if you're not in those companies, the best way, like someone like me, the best way for me to see those jump in salaries, like starting from like 50K, then seeing like 100K in the next year. The best way for me to see that jump is job hopping. Because I'm not going to start at 50K and then see 100K at the same job, working my way up the ladder. Like,
Exactly.
No, it's going to be stuck in stones.
And
for me
you
to
know
see
what made me
100K.
realize
And
that?
then that 100K is probably going to come in the next 3 years, where
Okay.
if I job hop the next year,
Yeah, but this is,
Yeah.
I'm in a completely different field. I'm in
We're
sales.
all in different.
But
Yeah,
no,
so
what you're
like,
saying,
Sales,
look,
so
you just made a
staying
very
in one
good point.
place
When you
makes you the most amount of money.
right. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it depends
okay,
on what
sales,
field
yeah.
you're in.
Well, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that.
I don't-
Because
it
you
depends
just
on what
left
you're
somewhere
selling.
else and you're somewhere else now and you're seeing an increase because you left.
Yeah, but also
Different
it's,
circumstances,
different
bro.
circumstances.
Yeah. It depends
and
on what you're
also,
selling.
I'm
That too.
selling a higher product.
Higher line, exactly.
Yeah. So,
But to your point, you're right
like
though,
you
because
said, you're in a higher line. So like if you're at Netflix or Apple, Google, you're in a higher line than if I'm just
you're in a
working
higher
like
company, yeah.
just a regular private company or like
Right.
yeah.
But you made a good point. You was like, if you work somewhere and you're making 50K, this job is paying you 50K, they don't see you as a 100K employee.
Exactly.
So you're not
Yeah.
gonna make
You're
that
not
100K
gonna make-
staying there.
Yeah.
You have to go
Yeah.
to jump to 75 or jump to 80.
That
and
100K,
then
you're gonna see
right.
that shit in 3
You
to
probably
5
never
years.
see it, or you probably never see it.
never see it.
You probably never see
You probably
it.
never see
because
it.
they view you as a 50K, maybe 55.
Yeah. And
Well,
that's
most-
what happened in my
but
last
also,
job.
this is the thing. Most people never actually make 100K in a year. Like
Yeah.
only like what 20%.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
it's
in terms
very-
of sales or salary?
No.
No,
in
and career-wise, like
career-wise.
career-wise, like
Most
regular
people
careers.
never actually get to 100K.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like people who's supposed to be but just never do it?
No, I'm
No,
talking about
statistically-
Oh, just like an
statistically.
No,
average
people
job.
don't understand.
Okay, yeah, you're talking
Yeah,
about an
it's
average
like-
job. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, average,
Okay.
yeah.
10 to 6%.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Very
the
hard,
average
actually.
salary now is like what?
55.
45.
45.
That's
It's
like
like
50.
40.
That's
No,
like
it's like
55.
It's
No.
40. No,
Oh,
it's
shit.
under 50.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 40.
Under
Household
50?
wage.
It's like 44, 45.
Combined household wage is like 78,000.
Yeah. So like you gotta think that's the average. So people making 100K or more, that's not as common as
Right.
everybody makes it
Oh
seem.
no,
Right.
I know it's not
Yeah.
common. When he said it, I was thinking like people who are in a field that says this job makes 100K really don't make 100K. That's what I was thinking about.
No, if you read the job posting, it says up to.
Yeah,
You're in-
yeah. The key
you're
word
in
is up to.
sales.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't
You
get me
are
wrong.
in
Don't get me wrong.
sales. You
I
know
got
what
conned
up to
into
is.
a 100K job because they said up to.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I
If
assumed.
it's salary though, then yes.
Yeah, its salary is guaranteed
Yeah.
money. That's why I was
Yeah.
thinking talking about salary 100K if you wasn't getting it.
Yeah, so
But
mean-
I was just thinking like, yeah, the best way to earn money if you stay at your job. 'Cause
it
that's-
depends on the like we said, it depends on the circumstance, it depends on the field you're
Yeah.
in. Depends on the
It
field you're in.
really depends on
Because
your
like he just literally said, like my last job, I was making 50. They only see me at 50, and they showed that, and that's when I was like, I gotta get the, you know,
Yeah, if I want to see
and
some growth.
exactly, and that's how I saw the growth.
Back
You
my
want to know what's
bag.
crazy?
So-
Your people reached out to me.
Who?
Your old company.
For real?
They want me to do tech sales or whatever it is.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and they were offering a ridiculous amount.
Tech sales is very, very,
But I'm
very
not doing that
rewarding.
shit. Nah.
I've met people that are actually like about to be millionaires. in
Yeah, I
tech
know.
Sales.
I know. But nah.
They were offering
Actually,
something ridiculous as ridiculously bad.
Why
I don't
you want to
know.
do it though?
He's fine.
I'm comfortable where I'm at right now,
Okay.
and I actually see more potential in where I'm at, and better connections where I'm at. It's more where I'm at is better in terms of networking.
You met someone
Okay.
today and you didn't get an autograph.
Because tech sales is the same too. You can
It
make
is, but-
you can make great connections. Like I've connected with a couple millionaires in tech sales.
Yeah.
Well, let me not say a couple, but one or two in tech sales. Which I eventually want to get into tech sales because it's very rewarding. Very.
Yeah,
But you didn't get that autograph on your
autograph.
ski mask today from
Get
the.
the fuck out of here.
But yeah,
Show them who you really are.
sales in general is very like as long you
As long-
get
as
you
long
get what
as
you
you
put
work
in.
for it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get what you
That's
put in.
sales, period. You get what
Sales,
you put in.
sales daily, you get what you
Sales,
put in.
bro.
So like you,
I don't know.
whatever sales you take, if you put in, you're gonna be rewarded whatever you
Yeah.
put in.
But back to what Leonard said earlier, I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody working in the same position, even if it's
nah,
like
it's not.
because everybody.
You gotta do what's
everybody's
best
life
for you at
circumstances
the
are
end.
different.
Yeah,
like-
you gotta do what's best for you at the end.
Like for me, example, me personally, right? I have 2 kids, 26.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't compare my drive to somebody else my age who doesn't have kids.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our drive
Right.
is different. Like
Right.
I do things different.
Right.
And
Right.
I have to do things different.
Right.
So
Right.
our
Right.
drive is different.
Exactly.
So it just depends on like your life circumstances.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable where you're at, it's serving your needs, it's paying your bills, like it's serving its needs for your life. That's good. Like who are we to say like
mean,
you're not making enough? We
that's
don't know
the-
we don't know what's in your bank account.
And that's the thing. Like sometimes. That's what you really need in life because a lot of people try to do. I mean, definitely like if you have dreams, ambitions, go for it and everything.
Right.
But sometimes when you do a lot of the extra stuff, it just makes life more complicated.
Right.
And it needs to be if you healthy, you taken care of,
You happy?
you happy.
Yeah.
I can honestly.
I feel like it's no one's business to
Yeah.
dictate how much they think you should be making.
Right.
Or like, it's good that
Right.
I'm happy you see. It's good that if you have a friend and you're seeing more for them.
Yeah.
But if they don't see it for themselves,
Yeah.
they're happy where
and they're
they
happy
are.
with it. Oh man.
I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
And this is like a very subjective question, right?
Uh-huh.
It's more of a hypothetical. It's I don't know. I'm just asking the question, right? There's this guy. He works a job. and he works a job just enough to pay his bills. So he has a car.
Paycheck.
Paycheck. No, well, this I can say paycheck to paycheck. He has a car. He has a house. But all he does is just, let's just say, he just go home and reads books all day. Do you think he is living his life to the fullest?
I can't
He's
determine
perfect.
that.
He's perfectly content with that.
If that nigga,
I can't determine
if that
that,
nigga want to
yeah.
read 1,000 books before he died,
Yeah.
that's up to him.
Some
bro.
people get the extreme high or love and just going
It
to the
depends
park.
on what your happiness is. Like
Some people just get a high and enjoyment from just going to the park and feeding birds. So
Yeah.
I can't determine, if he's truly happy with
if
that.
he's happy with his
He
phone,
minding his
yeah,
business.
Hey man.
He not killing
Also,
nobody.
know, school up.
maybe the books are gonna lead him to somewhere.
Yeah. So
But he's perfectly content with staying home. So he's reading books. He's reading books and gaining knowledge, but he's not doing with that knowledge. He's just staying home, basically hoarding his knowledge that he's getting from these books. This is important towards me.
Like Lil said, if he ain't shooting up a school,
that's
he
what I'm.
ain't doing no wild shit with kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't beating a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't think he is. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If that's where his happy, that's ultimately what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're happy, do what makes you happy, as long as it's not madness.
Let me ask you this that I seen on social media that was very, very a good perspective. All right. So let's talk about that 10 million, right?
Okay.
If I offered you that 10 million, would you take it?
If you offer him,
If I offered you 10 million, would you take it?
what are the strings attached to it? What do I have to do for it?
If I just offered you 10 million, 10 million is free. Would you take it? If I offered you $10 million, no strings attached, would you take it?
I got kids, nigga. Where that 10 at?
So if I offered you $10 million, would you take it?
Yes.
All right. If I took that same 10 million now and offered you that 10 million and also said that if you take that 10 million, you will not wake up tomorrow, would you still
No.
take it? You will not take
No.
it. Why?
Because I want to live another day. I want to see my kids
So
and my wife
So basically living another
and
day
my mommy.
and seeing your kids
My
and seeing your
grandmommy.
wife and everything is more valuable
That
than
money.
that 10 million.
100%.
Okay.
100%. I'm
also-
comfortable right now. The 10 mil would be great, but not for my life.
So you get
So-
10
so
million
you-
for a
you-
day, but you don't even get to enjoy it.
But to be
Which I
honest,
Yeah,
don't
that
like.
makes no sense.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is he sees the value of
living.
Life more.
life more than
Money.
In the case you explained with the guy, right? He may just see the value in just going home and reading his book and being content
His
with
time
that.
value of money is different.
It's-
I think
the
the reason why I said I don't think he's actually like living his life to the fullest is because just as much as you said you rather live than take the money. I agree with how you took it because I think some of the ultimately the most important thing in everybody's life is human connections with other people. That's why I don't think him staying home talking to nobody, just staying in his house all day, he's dying.
Oh yeah, it's not healthy. It's not
he's
healthy.
He's dying inside.
It's not healthy.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, he's not living his life to the fullest. It's not
Yeah.
like he's probably miserable, but he's drowning himself in his books. But he's saying he's content.
But actually, some
But do
people
we-
don't like human connection.
Yeah,
Some
that's the
people
thing.
don't, but that's not the majority though.
But
Maybe
but that,
he's one of
that
them.
could be
We
one of them.
can't base life off of him though.
But you're
Off of
saying
that, I
one
mean.
person, so that could be one person that just really content with just being to himself.
from
and
people.
just
He
being
could really
away.
but he could really be content with himself. But I'm saying he's not living life to the fullest though.
Yeah,
Because I think
to you. We
I
gotta
don't
say
think
to you.
I don't know. I'm saying that subjectively. I don't think that's really
To
like,
you.
Because
I
we're
don't-
not in his mind. We're not processing what he processed. We don't know what he's been through. We don't know
Okay,
all that
that's true.
stuff.
That's-
so,
that
like,
is true.
So like,
But I still think like you reaching out like I still think that
You
him
think you don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. People like that make me nervous, bro.
yeah.
People
It's
like
not
that.
normal.
Like
It's
that.
not well. It's,
who just stays in the house all the
It's
time.
Like if I had a
it's
friend,
not
if I had
healthy.
a friend like that, I don't know. That's just I'm the type of friend I'll try to get you to come the fuck outside.
it's
Like,
not healthy.
put the fucking book down, bro.
Like I'm like the reason why I say that is because I'm the type of
damn, nigga.
person. Sometimes I get tired of social interaction.
I do
Like
too.
I just need a
Yeah,
break.
but that's-
I just need to stay to myself for some time.
yeah, no,
And then,
I agree.
And then I'll come around when I feel like
That's
it.
something. But sometimes
Yeah.
you also get that
But-
urge where you're like, okay, nah, I need to go be social.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Because
for-
you know you can be, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know. For me, like if you're socially awkward and if you're socially awkward, that means you're in your head all day. If you're in your head all day, that's what leads to madness. That's my theory.
Yeah.
I think you need to be social. You need to be so. You need to make time for a social life. You can't not have a social life. That's how you become mad.
Yeah, because idle mind is a devil's playground.
Bro, like, nah, man. If you in your head all day,
Like, look at Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber.
I don't know.
don't talk about these mad people.
He had so much time themselves in the wood
Yeah, like that.
that he
The
started
woods.
creating bombs,
Bruh.
sending it to people.
Oh, that was the guy that would send packages of bombs. Yeah, that madman.
Bruh. But yeah, I just don't think
He was a genius. He went to
Fucking
Harvard.
madman.
Yeah.
But you just don't think what?
I just don't think that's like a way of living life. Because like I said, I think like the ultimate form of happiness that people can derive from is the human connections to other people.
I think what you're saying is he's not living life to the fullest in society's eyes.
No, I think life. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't
Because
just
I
make
think
that
people's
blank
happiest moments is when they
generalization.
spend it with other people.
That's not true for everyone, though.
We can't live life. We can't base all of life on those individuals though, because that's not
Maybe
the
that's
majority.
his.
That's okay. That could
It
be
could be
his.
his.
But
Could be his.
I'm saying. And
I understand what both of y'all are saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
both of
as
y'all, yeah.
objective, that's not how life is.
That's not how life is, but that's how life is for him.
That is for him, but I'm
Believe me,
saying
you said
that
that
he's
10 times.
not. Okay, you're saying. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying we're going in circles now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying that.
I know
he's
we're
just
going in
living life.
circles, and
Yeah.
we're gonna keep going.
Okay, you can just do whatever you want to do.
People so annoying, bro. So annoying.
Well, that's all enough today, guys. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to us. Thank you for coming out today. Mad Goats, we're out.
Stay mad, and remember, stay inside.
Stay
Don't
mad.
do anything.